And then there's the aristocrats. Easiest of all to deal with. You don't need to use any force whatsoever. All you have to do is show them the rope you plan to tie them up with. Do you know why?
I don't. Do tell.
Because nothing horrifies them more than the thought of a cheap, coarse rope leaving creases on their precious million Mora coat. They'll do whatever you ask to avoid that fate.
Unexpected, but funny nonetheless. Tell me another one.
Well, look at that. I got myself a new listener. Hey there. Let me introduce myself. The name's Shram, and I'm a mercenary. The kind that gets paid to do odd jobs for rich folks.
And I am Chuganov, an entrepreneur. If my name is unfamiliar to you, you will no doubt have heard of my factory, the renowned Iskra manufacturing plant.
Are you really that famous, Mr. Chuganov? How come I've never heard your name before?
Excuse me? Is that a joke? Or are you being serious?
Oh, I'll have to ask my rope later. He's probably tied up more entrepreneurs than I've ever heard of.
How are you feeling, Tonya?
I'm fine. Sorry to worry you. I'm used to it by this point. I take medicine for it. My brother usually helps to get it ready for me.
Child must take great care of his sister. He's never mentioned Tonya's illness, though.
You know, I actually find this whole thing kind of exciting. Stuck in a strange place thanks to a snowstorm. Having to spend the night with a bunch of interesting characters. It's pretty cool. Exactly. It's like one of those stories where an ordinary school trip turns into a magical adventure. I've always wanted something like that to happen in real life. I'm fine, really. Just got a little overexcited.
Look after yourself. Otherwise, your brother will come after me.
My husband has major trust issues. To him, I doubt even this snowstorm is a good enough excuse for me to stay out all night.
That's the price of marrying into wealth. You'll get used to it. I'm not about to stop you if you want to leave. But don't drag me along. Hello? Can I...
I don't think it's ever been this lively backstage before. I didn't know you were coming today. Hey, have you seen Chuganov? I heard he was coming today. Have you spoken to him at all?
I'm with you. This could be just the chance we need.
Yeah, I gotta figure out a way to coax some more intel out of him. I want to know why he suddenly changed his stance on Project Stuja. What exactly—
For the Rokad, or just out of personal interest?
Shh! There are other people around. Don't say the R word.
This is highly irregular. A delay of over an hour during an operation like this theoretically warrants a Harbinger-level response.
Sarge, the day you learn to let go and just enjoy moments like this is the day you'll finally understand the meaning of life. Why, hello, sir. Any friend of the theater star—
Greetings. I am here to ensure Mr. Mitya's personal safety. Please let me know if I can be of any assistance.
Mr. Traveler, I cannot help but notice that Miss Odette is stealing glances at me. Any idea what that could be about? I've racked my brains, but I can't think of anything I might have done to offend her. Perhaps she noticed me spacing out during her performance?
So, Mr. Mitia, is your work related to Project Stuja?
Yes, that's right. The higher-ups in the Fatui transferred me from the Energy Commission to the Armory Palace because they wanted me to... Really? I can't even talk about that? Pretty sure it counts as part of my private life. All right, I won't say anything. Sorry, Traveler. As you can see, I'm afraid this pleasant chat will have to end here.
I have to say, even though today was a rehearsal and there were some hiccups along the way, Miss Odette's performance was one of the best I've ever seen.
I couldn't agree more, especially considering the weight of the subject matter. It takes a truly seasoned professional to do justice to a theme like love and Do you think we were coming on too strong? Odette's...
What about you? What did you think of today's performance? Oh my, that's very flattering of you. I'll make sure to save a ticket for you when the show's performance ready.
This doesn't seem like the time or place to bring up the subject of Lelik. I need a chance to speak with her in private.
So unfair. Talk about double standards.
And now it looks like I've been spotted. You know Mitia too?
No, I don't. I just have a feeling that he might be dangerous.
How's it looking, Alosha?
No change from this afternoon. Heavy snow with no sign of slowing down.
May I have your attention, please? The storm is unlikely to stop tonight, and it'll be even more dangerous outside at night than we at the theater owe everyone here a duty of care. Therefore, we strongly suggest that you stay on site overnight and avoid going outside unless in a few short moments, we'll give you a tour of the theater's various quarters. You can choose to sleep in the VIP room, the office, or backstage. Or on the stage if you'd prefer.
I'll pass on sleeping on the stage. What if the snow is stopped by tomorrow morning? The early birds in the audience might think we're part of some experiment.
A drama about sleeping? That could be fun. Maybe we could come up with a title for the production.
Not bad. Clear selling point at least. Could be a big hit.
Anyone who doesn't wish to sleep on the stage, please follow me. I'll show you to the rooms.
I guess I'll call it a night. Though I feel like I won't sleep very well without Paimon here. I'm sure she'll be worried that I haven't made it back yet. But as long as she looks out the window, she'll probably realize what's holding me up. I wonder if she's feeling any better yet. At least she hasn't been getting any worse. Still, I should try and get back first thing tomorrow morning.
Finally! Welcome back to the world of the living, lazy bones. I was about to wake you. The black mist is almost on us. Still waking up, huh? You know, the black mist. It's been chasing us from below ever since we were born. You're just dozy. There's no way you've forgotten. Come on, let's keep heading up. Onwards and upwards is the only way to survive. Don't listen to a word those black mist cultists say.
Here we go again. That endless march toward survival.
What's going on? That black mist down there is creeping me out. And it's rising. Guess I should head upwards and get away from it.
Mist cultists believe that being swallowed by the Black Mist leads to everlasting peace. But if you ask me, they're just lying to themselves. We're the only heretics left, the only ones who refuse to give in. We have to keep going.
But how do you actually know that they're wrong?
Dangerous question there, Torgov. The moment your faith wavers, you start a chain reaction that ends in the collapse of your will. Put the question out of your mind. Stay strong and believe that the Black Mist means certain death.
Okay, but it's not my mind that's the problem. My body's about to give up on me. It's already starting to falter.
I can't do this anymore. I've had enough of being forever on the run. What's the point of it all?
All this will pass eventually, I promise. Keep fighting. It will be—
You accuse the Black Mist cultists of being liars. But you're lying too. There is no end to this path. It keeps going up forever. There was never any hope to begin with.
The cult of the Black Mist has poisoned your mind, Sobolova. Are you thinking of giving up as well?
I am. I think I'll take my chances with the Black Mist.
As much as I detest the Black Mist cultists...
Then I bid you both farewell. Fate always appears. Their fate was sealed from the instant... Torgov and Sobolova are gone. I never thought the day would come when even they would be... Yes, it looks like it's satisfied. For now. This happens from time to time. But it won't be long before the Black Mist starts chasing survivors once again. No one knows how to stop its advance for good. Well, we should make the most of the precious moments of rest that those two bought for us. Huh? Are you...
Somebody, come quick!
What is it, Chuganov? What's wrong? Huh?
Is it morning already? What's all the commotion? Sounds like it's coming from next door.
Don't look, Miss Tonya. Stay...
What happened to them?
These two people have passed away. And the strange thing is that somehow, I knew this was going to happen. Have I seen this moment before? Or did I have some kind...
Let me take a look. No vital signs in either of them. The cause of death, however, remains unclear. No wounds on the bodies. No sign.
But just last night, they were chatting and joking.
Could they have had pre-existing medical conditions? Even then...
It's hard to believe that they died of natural causes. Nor does this appear to be a suicide. Who was the first to discover the bodies?
It was me. But these deaths have nothing to do with me, officer. I got up early because I wanted to see if the snow had stopped. Then I noticed that the door to this room was open, and it looked like there was a man and woman inside.
I can corroborate this. I was doing my morning exercises near the stage. When I saw Mr. Chuganov heading this way, I followed him. I can also confirm that I didn't see a single person approach that room before him.
The snowstorm was raging all night, and it's still going now.
You mean an intruder? No, not possible. I slept by the door last night as a precaution.
Everyone, split into pairs and search the theater for anyone in hiding, or any signs of suspicious activity. I'll follow up with a full search of my own shortly. Go. There is no time to waste.
Nothing on your end either.
Backstage is clear. No signs of We checked the basement. Also,
Are we certain that the theater doesn't have a back door? Or any tunnel or passage?
No, there's nothing like that. If people were sneaking in through some secret tunnel... I also checked the windows. All of them are locked from the inside.
It sounds like we can safely rule out the intruder theory. If anyone came in during the night in this weather, there'd be no way for them to avoid leaving footprints or water stains.
This can only mean one thing.
We can't quite jump to that conclusion
Could he be right? It's hard to imagine something like said in a theater during a snowstorm. A murder takes place.
Looking at who the killer targeted and the it all adds up.
What is? What have you figured out?
Both victims were wealthy, well-known local merchants. And the door was deliberately left open so I would discover such ruthless methods. This was your doing. What?
Lelik?
You mean Lelik is among us? And he's the killer?
Lelik. I know this code name. Member of the Rokot, anti-Project Stuja. Always works alone. I've read the... Walk me through your reasoning, Mr. Chuganov. What do you know about Lelik?
What now, huh? What now, Lelik? What more do you want from me? I already voted against Project Stuja at the Snezhno Gradvecha. You snuck into my house the other day while I was asleep. Left a threatening letter. And I did all that you asked. But Project Stuja cannot be so easily shaken. Not with the...
So he really was threatened by Lelik. That makes sense.
And now you're resorting to murder to threaten me. Isn't that right? I knew it. The Rokot despises the rich. The lives of the wealthy are but refuse and you... Show yourself! Which one of you is Lelik, Tell me! I'll...
Was this really Lelik's doing? Would Odette really do something? If Odette really is Lelik, this seems out of character. But then again, how? I'm probably the only one here with a compelling theory about Lelik's true identity. But if I reveal it now, I'll be putting Odette in. What should I...
I don't think it's likely that Lelik killed anyone. At least from the stories I've heard, he's never killed anyone before. And his name has never come up in connection with any murder cases. Besides, even if Lelik did want to threaten you, why resort to such an extreme and roundabout method? It's not his style at all.
Vodyanitsa doesn't know that Lelik might be Odette, but her assessment is pretty much identical to mine.
Miss Vodyanitsa, why do you suddenly feel the need to speak in Lelik's defense?
Defense? Oh, no, it's just... I'm worried that we're jumping to conclusions here, so I wanted to share my point of view. Also...
Well, if you think I'm so wrong, what's your theory then, Why don't you tell us who the killer is?
The case is still evolving, Mr. Chuganov. Please do not prevent others from expressing their opinions so early on in the discussion.
Even so, there's no denying that the recent threat received by Mr. Chuganov may well be an important clue.
So there's still a good chance that Lelik is right here among us. I can't do this anymore. I don't care if it's still snowing outside. I have to get out of here.
Whoa, take a beat. We all know it's far too dangerous out there. Even the soldiers couldn't get to us. And whoever this Lelik is...
As much as I regret having to say this, I'd like everyone to cooperate and refrain from exiting the premises until... Because as things stand, every one of us is now a suspect. Unless anyone has further information to share, let's adjourn for now. Feel free to keep searching for clues, but make sure you don't go off alone.
Right, that was my bad. It was a knee-jerk reaction. I didn't think it through. Luckily, no one suspected my identity. Oh, phew.
Since Vodyanitsa and I were on the same page earlier,
Whoa, whoa. Are you serious? I don't know if this counts as gossip, but it's Odette? Really? Odette? Oh god, how dumb does this make me look?
Actually, it's exactly what you'd expect. Sometimes, hiding in plain...
And now that you mention it, the more what are we up to now? 1, 2... Odette's identities. She's my coworker, specifically a ballerina, and also a fatuse, a member of the Rokot. It must be so exhausting. I just want to give her a hug. I guess since I've always known her as a member of the Fatui, it never even crossed my mind that she could be involved with the Rokot, let alone be Lelek. I don't understand. If she's with the Fatui, what reason could she have for being so opposed to Project Stusha?
Probably best if you ask her that in person.
Well, since you waited until now to bring this up instead of announcing it to everyone earlier, yeah. Lelek may not follow orders from the Rokot leadership, but as far as I'm concerned, she's never crossed the line. If anything, her actions benefit the poor. We need to confront her face to face.
Do you think she'd really admit to being Lelek?
I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. For now, we'll work on the assumption that she didn't kill anyone, and see how much she's willing. Now's our chance. Odette's alone. Let's go. Hey, Odette.
What is it, you guys?
Shh. Keep your voice down. We need to talk. So, you're Lelek, aren't you? Alright, fine. You don't have to say anything or explain yourself. Just hear me out first. None of us believes you'd kill innocent people. Whoever murdered those 2 people last night, it wasn't you. The Traveler was the first to figure out your identity, but he kept quiet during the discussion just now. Still, it's clear where the group consensus is heading. Everyone believes Lelek is the culprit. If your identity is exposed, you'll be in a really bad spot. We're your colleagues, and we know what kind of person you are. I don't want anything bad to happen to you. So, can you clue us in? Tell us everything. The more we know, the more easily we'll be able to cover for you.
Alright. Yes, I'm Lelek. And no, I'm not the murderer. And thanks, but I don't need you to cover for me. Actually, I'm planning to reveal my identity.
Huh? You're gonna reveal that you're Lelek? Here?
That's right. I'll admit I was surprised at first when Chuganov guessed that I was here. It was just a lucky guess, but it caught me off guard. But after taking some time to assess the situation and confirm where everyone stands, I don't believe I have anything to worry about.
Are you sure you don't need a second opinion? Given the circumstances... Mr. Valeri! What?!
So... Odette is Lelek?
I don't know what game you're playing, but you've got a lot of nerve.
It's just one identity. So what if it's exposed? I can disappear and adopt a new identity anytime I please. I made my peace with this when I chose to become Lelek. But more importantly, I promise I am not the murderer, which means that someone else is. So, if anyone still insists that I did this, you'd best produce the evidence now. Otherwise, I suggest that you bite your tongue. Because if you really believe I killed 2 people without making a sound or leaving a trace, pointing fingers at me would surely only make you my next target.
Is this really the truth?
That's
a real no-nonsense attitude. I can see why Marionette said that she's on track to—
Are you seriously buying this? Hey, officer! She just admitted to being Lelik. Aren't you going—
I do have one question, Miss Odette. Why have you chosen—
If I didn't say anything, everyone would be focusing all their efforts on finding Lelik, and that is exactly what the real culprit wants. I don't want to be the scapegoat who lets the murderer get away with this.
Despite all the accusations, she made the smart choice. A remarkable display of rational thinking under pressure. Clearly, Odette's talent extends far beyond—
She thought so far ahead. Ugh. Why do I always feel like I'm one step behind her and—
You've convinced me. Dealing with the murder case remains the top priority right now. Let's put the name Lelik and all related incidents aside until further notice. Nevertheless, the group still considers you the prime suspect. I assume you have no quarrel with that, Miss Odette?
I understand. You're welcome to keep an eye on me around the clock.
Mr. Chuganov?
For my wife and daughter's sake, I'll let you off the hook for now. But don't think you're forgiven for breaking into my house and threatening me. Just wait till we get out of here, Lelik. We'll settle this.
Good work, Lelik guard team. And Lelik too. Here, have some hot water.
Turns out Valeri knew about my exploits. So now I've been told I have to guard Lelik with him.
Shouldn't you be facing my way if you're guarding me? At the moment, it looks more like you're my bodyguards.
If the true culprit is indeed still at large, as you have claimed, we must keep our guard up against them also.
Don't worry, Tonya. We'll get through this. Once the snow stops, if—
But once the snow's—
You're gonna miss us, huh?
Really, Miss Vodyanitsa? That's awesome! You've made a fan for life.
Aw, you're so cute, Tonya. All right, let's swear to it. I promise to give you the pass, and you promise to never change your mind about being my fan.
Promise.
Don't indulge her, Tonya. You don't have to swear an oath over things like that.
You really do get carried away sometimes, don't you, Miss Vodyanitsa?
Hey, mind your own business.
Don't be nervous, Miss Water Imp. Everyone's here.
Excuse me? Do I look—
No.
Oh. Wait, but how— Okay, plenty of people know that I'm a water imp, but—
primary mode of expression. I've not come across that concept before.
Well, it's just— we water imps tend to communicate the emotions we convey through song take
I'm impressed, Shram. I didn't take you for a man of culture, but you're clearly rather learned.
It's not about being cultured or not. The thing is, this mode of expression can usually only be understood by and yet, you're clearly human.
It's really not the big deal you're making it out to be. I think I just have a knack for it. Plus, I have a... Anyway, we spent so much time together that before I knew it, I noticed I could understand her expressions.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Still, the fact that you have a water imp—
Hey, what are you implying?
Heavens! Why would I do a thing like—
It's getting late. We should discuss our sleeping arrangements for tonight. To guard against the killer, someone needs—
I suggest that we don't sleep in separate quarters tonight.
As long as someone keeps an eye on Lelik, I'm
Are you saying that you wish— Then I propose the following arrangement for tonight.
An excellent idea. I expect that plan took you quite some time to come up with, didn't it?
Actually, our feet— That being said, I must— In fact, Lelik's numerous covert operations make fine textbook examples for
I care less about respect. I'm calling dibs on being the first.
It's almost time. We should wake Odette. How are you faring? not going to argue with that. I'll take a quick nap, if you...
It's finally time for Odette and I to share the night watch. I came here to get information from her in the first place. Maybe I should think about what...
How long are you gonna keep staring at me? Couldn't sleep. My mind's been running Plus, there's something I've been meaning to talk. I had a hunch that you wanted a conversation too. Let's take this chance to clear the air, shall we? I just had a simple question for you, really. It's, Rosaline. In her final moments, did she have any last words or anything? I see. Well, that was all. No. She was utterly ruthless in pursuing her goals. That kind of person should be hard to miss, and yet, even though I never approved of her methods, and she was an abrasive person, the fact remains that I am indebted to her. Oh, she told you. I guess that makes sense. I think she and Rosaline were on pretty good terms. Yes. Rosaline wasn't the kind to gossip about this sort of thing. Not that it's any huge secret to me, though. When I was a child, I had to join the Fatui for the sake of my mother and me. I trained under Rosaline. It was extremely grueling, and it didn't exactly come naturally to me. All I could do was try to ignore the biting cold and practice, practice, practice. I was a newcomer who'd managed to make a good first impression on a harbinger. There was pressure to live up to her expectations, to be worthy of the fair lady's reputation. Every day was a struggle against the cold, pain, and fatigue. And most nights, after enduring all that, surely any child who had to experience that, so I put an equal amount of effort into my ballet. Because in my young mind, that was the only way to defy my fate. It was my way of telling her, the Fatui's demands and your expectations of me are not what I wish for. One day, I will leave. I think she probably blamed my poor performance in training on my passion for ballet. She knew my heart wasn't. One time, when I was secretly practicing a dance at night, she suddenly showed up. I told her, "You don't deserve to watch the dance I learned from my mother." She looked stunned. I guess she was surprised that I lashed out first, before she had. But strangely enough, on that occasion, she wasn't fierce with me like she was during training. After that, she never interfered with my dancing or asked me how it was going. She never came to watch me dance again either. Not even once. She was. But even now, whenever I take out this core Ignis, I can't help but think of that night. Of the look on her face. Sort of. Although gift might be too kind a term. This is her flame sealed within ice. A symbol of her favor, yes, but also her way of keeping an eye. She knew the location of every piece of Core Ignis. If any recipient started acting suspiciously, she'd be on to them immediately. So, when news of Rosaline's death reached Snezhnaya, many people immediately crushed their Core Ignis. It gave them a profound sense of relief, like they'd broken free. But I kept mine. With my sensitivity to pain being as dull as it is, the warmth from the... I still wonder, did she really come to stop me that night? I wasn't sure, but I guess she didn't leave anything behind. Not that I expected her to. It's fine. It's just a bit of a shame that we couldn't settle our differences before the end. She did. Are you sure she was talking about this event? Huh. No, she didn't. I didn't even find out that she'd gone to Mondstadt until a while after she'd left. Wait, in that case... Okay, I will.
There's something I'm trying to figure out. I'm beginning to... Paimon's very important to me, so I have to get to the bottom of this. I figured that since you're Lelik, you...
The ultimate goal of this energy experiment is to create a weapon for the weapon's construction was completed in Nodcry. Now, all that remains is to arm it with a sufficiently powerful energy. Yes. The weapon's development and all the related experiments are overseen by Lord Piero, the Jester. And the lab is located deep within the Armory Palace. I'm not sure why this experiment would be making Paimon feel unwell, though. The best way to get to the bottom of it would be to go there in person. Once we get out of here, I'll help you apply for an entry permit. And I'm hardly the organization's proudest member, as you know. You answered my question about Rosalie. I want...
What's wrong? Are you not feeling well?
You two seem to be hitting it off.
I thought you were sleeping.
Of course I was. In the military, one learns to fall asleep quickly, even in the most inhospitable environments. It's vital to staying up.
Even if he was awake, he can't have overheard us, right?
Thank you both for keeping watch. Traveler, I'll take over for now.
Sure. This is our second night here, but at least I found out a little more about... I hope she's been sleeping well the past couple... Why do I... Seriously? Is this payback for when I stared at her Never mind.
Hey, what are you spacing out for? Are you reaching your limit too?
How long have we been walking for? Do you remember?
Time's lost all meaning. Ever since...
A star key? Or key star?
Whatever it's called, but it seems like no...
Well, we've come...
Should've run faster.
Backup is here. Here they come
monsters ahead of us, the black mist behind us. Feels like there's no escape.
Fine. Enough! Shut up! Run faster.
Fighting frog!
Learned! Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine.
I get you. In fact, I reached my limit a long time ago.
Yeah. The hope otherwise, why would it always be out of reach?
We know you mean well, but you're only saying that to try and encourage us to keep going, aren't you?
Thank you, friend. But enough is enough. You're going to continue, aren't you? I admire that.
It's not an illusion. We really are getting closer to the star.
Congratulations. You're the first person to make it. I'm the star's envoy. The black mist has stopped rising. Its hunger is satisfied for now, having devoured your two companions. This is a good opportunity. I'll let you get some... What do you mean, leave? Stop. Congratulations on reaching the starting point. Once you are ready, we will head out and walk upwards. I will be right by your side the whole way. Huh? What's wrong? Hey, don't give up before the journey's even begun.
Is that...
Coolish, wake up!
The situation is identical to that of the two casualties yesterday. We cannot ascertain the...
At least there are some elements that we can rule out this time.
Rampana.
Weren't some of us keeping watch last night?
I'm as confused as you are. Certainly nothing unusual happened on my watch.
Likewise, and from what I've observed so far.
To be honest, I didn't get a wink of... I heard the Traveler and Lelik chat.
Me too. Then, what could I worked closely with Rampana.
4 victims in just... I need to get to the bottom.
Still snowing?
Yes, I just checked.
So we only have ourselves...
If you ask me, this kill... Lelik must be an
Here we go.
Listen, I was already... She's been playing us for fools.
That's a hideous thought. One that only a hideous mind like yours could dream up.
How dare you!
That's enough! Yesterday, you named Lelik as a suspect because the victims were both wealthy merchants. Lelik might have had a motive then, but today's victims were just ordinary people. Not to mention that they were colleagues of Odette and mine. What reason would she have to murder them? Let me guess, just to scare you?
Who knows? Maybe you don't know her as well as you think. I implore you all to ask yourselves, how many people are there really in this world that have what it takes to kill another person? Not many, I'd wager. Lelik is well known to be a ruthless operator, and now she has revealed her identity. How could it be any more obvious?
Everything you've said so far is still just conjecture, which doesn't constitute a concrete lead. You need to back up your claims with some evidence.
How can you defend her, officer? What did she say to you while you were on night watch? Maybe I shouldn't be so surprised. You military types are always colluding with criminals to target the rich. All so you can get your grubby paws on our hard-earned fortunes. Then tell us to fall in line. The Fatui, the Druzhna, and the Rokot. Thugs, the lot of you. Don't you dare!
Sir, but you were the one who told us not to stop other people from expressing their opinions yesterday. 4 people have already died. Only yesterday I was chatting with Mr. Coolish. Then we woke up in the morning and he's... Turning against one another is the last thing we should be doing right now.
Little...
Even if he's still one of the...
I had no intent. In any case,
I don't think there's any need.
Did you have an idea?
I've been mulling something, but then there's the two.
So what do you suggest?
I think this could be a supernatural event. It isn't characteristic of human-on-human homicide.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't you supposed to be a scientist?
I got into scientific research because of my insatiable curiosity. But if the present situation defines...
Now that you mention it, I remember when I first came... Haunted?
Yeah,
Well,
Why don't we take this...
very well. Whether it's criminals or ghosts we're looking for, the same rules apply. Everyone...
Valeri, come take a look at this.
Some sort of notebook.
It's the on-duty logbook for the theater. He mostly used it to record any... Yes.
This should confirm a lot of...
Yes. The number, apparently...
Are we certain that logbook...
Unlikely. Not to mention that this was a dress for her.
We no longer...
Unfortunately not.
Did an extra person just materialize?
Tonya,
Not yet.
this looks like...
Alright.
Huh. This has to be Vodianitsa's writing, surely.
Maybe it's a little... It sounds like she...
Because her water imp parents belong to the aristocracy, who are It's fine. Alright, give...
Ah, Traveler.
Alosha found it. We're both curious to hear your perspective.
An investigation report, huh? Looks quite old. This person's name look...
The theater manager must have hired...
Presumably, the manager... Anyway, the bottom line is...
Ley line problems are pretty... It's hard to imagine what connection...
Some of the language that appears at the very end of the report caught my eye. Angel civilization... My area of research doesn't touch on any of that, so... Huh? A piece of paper just fell out from the report. It landed right by your feet. How unnerving. Death is near. But if so, how did...
Maybe things are more...
No, wait a second. The report definitive... The question is, what exactly does the note mean by death? If we take all this...
Oh, I beg to differ. Good. Look. So, I'll share my theory. If the killer had simply... I expect here...
What about the note?
The killer may have simply...
So, it...
This theory makes...
Could it really be?
So, in other...
It's true. Probably a...
Especially after the
I don't believe any of us here knew Shram before all this. If no... Mr. Shram, did you really go through the ticket inspection to get in here?
Huh? Me?
It's not that you stand out as suspicious.
Okay. What?
Yeah, I have no doubt that you're... Although, actually, what last time I checked, and I
Good grief. Are you blushing? Pull yourself together, man. Stop giggling like a...
Hey, revolting is a little strong. All right, fine. I was just the bodyguard hired by our family.
We don't need details. Just get to the...
Okay. I'm just a little hesitant to reveal, even with me to protect her.
Really?
Huh? Shram, what the devil are you talking...
Why is everyone looking at...
delicate time.
Yes? You know...
If I'm not mistaken...
What do you mean?
What's going on here?
All right, Mr. Mitya, you win this round. As far-fetched as it is, it appears...
I'm just as amazed as you are. I didn't even believe it myself, to be honest.
Is someone going to explain what's going on here?
From the look on your face, you figured it out too, haven't you, Traveler?
No. The truth lies within the clues we've already discovered. That seems to be the case. Shram's the extra person, but... The theater's ley lines have been modified to block souls within its ground. Mr. Shram's statement proved, and according to the That's not it. For some unknown reason. Yeah, that must be the... The death of those victims is an irrefutable fact. All of last night, Lel... The contents of the investigate death is near.
Yeah, the logic is clear now. The investigation report said that there would be souls stuck wandering around the theater. Mr. Shram must be one such soul who died in the theater a long time ago. In which case, that also makes him our... So when the note said death is near, it must have been referring to death as in the deceased.
Someone who died.
In short, there's a dead person among us. The extra person we've been searching for is a ghost.
You mean I'm a ghost? No. Don't make jokes like that, my man. But even if I was dead, I know for a fact I didn't kill anyone these past...
Yeah, even if all the...
The ley lines have a powerful...
Why does this...
What happens when the black hole can't achieve...
That could explain why...
It does seem to explain a lot of the...
Except there's no concrete evidence. Still, it seems like the best that...
Alright, so... How could Shram not know that he's dead? Seems a...
On the contrary, it's perfectly...
You know what, Mr. Brainiac? I think you might actually be right after all. I'm trying to remember and... Even though my head feels like it's going to... I was the one who didn't want to remember my own death.
Well, I'm sure...
My lady and I snuck out to go on a date one day. All of a sudden, a group of people burst into the theater, shouting for all the water imps to get out. Performers and audience members included. It was clear the conflict between humans and Fae had reached a boiling point. I thought I could pull one over on them. So I took off my jacket, draped it over my lady, and tried to sneak out amid the chaos. But I got caught. But I was going to do whatever it took to buy our chance to escape. No matter how many people stood in my way. I had to. Both as their bodyguard. And out of love.
It's all right, friend. You can stop there if you want.
It's just... Even now, If I'd known I was a dead man walking, I wouldn't have dragged you down with me. If I'm the cause of all this death...
But... Mr. Shroom...
No. I refused. I guess it's high time I got a breath of...
Mr. Shram, I'm sure we can figure out a different course.
My good sir. We both know...
No. I'm speaking...
Let it go, man.
Oh, Zarova.
As long as she went on to... There's no need to see me off, my friend.
Take care, my man.
I know Mr. Shroom was already dead, but...
Death is cruel, no matter how we might try to make sense of it.
So, was the conflict between Fae and even historical records about... All people know is that the Tsaritsa founded the Fatui, drove out
It seems to me like the Tsaritsa chose to make... That's also why, despite how brutal...
So, the Tsaritsa banished...
Maybe it's not quite...
All this time,
All right.
Looks like now we can just rest until the snow... I still can't believe
Knock knock.
Huh?
Knock knock.
You know the door isn't closed, right? You don't have to knock.
Think of it as a signal then. When I'm entering someone else's room and I knock, I'm here as Odette. If I don't knock, thanks.
So, why did you come to find...
Vodyanitsa said you knew about my secret identity from the start. But when everyone was discussing who Lelik could be, you were worried that revealing what you knew would be unfair to me. So you kept it to yourself, right? Yes.
It's nothing. I mean, you didn't hold what happened with Signora against me, so...
Actually, there's something else as well. I found myself in a situation similar, so I thought I'd come and ask you for advice. It's about Mitya. Before all of this, the last time I saw him, he was dead. As I'm sure you know, my goal as Lelik was to stop Project Stuja. Well, when I found out the tech lead for the experiment behind Project Stuja was Mitya, I immediately started planning to track him down and threaten him to back out. I often saw him around the theater, but I soon concluded that making my move there would risk exposing my identity. So I decided to infiltrate the Armory Palace and go directly to his lab. That way, the threat would be much more effective. Well, I suppose there was a bit of luck involved, but I am a Fatus, so I already had some familiarity with it. But when I finally made it to his lab, Mitya seemed to be dead. I checked his breathing and his pulse. I thought maybe another anti-Project Stuja activist had beaten me to it, and chosen a much more brutal method. So I made...
That's why you were so on guard around Mitya that first night here.
Yes. When I saw him sitting in the audience during the performance, I could barely contain... To me, it was a miracle. Somehow, he'd come back from the dead. But then, the murder started, that is, until Mitya himself said there must be a dead person among us. Then, I couldn't ignore it any longer.
And yet, you thought that bringing it up right away would single Mitya out.
Exactly. I thought there could be something I was... Besides,
But now, it seems like there's another candidate. I understand why you kept it to yourself. There was so much information being thrown around during that discussion.
So, what do you think?
Let me confirm one thing first. When was it that you found Mitya dead?
Around a week ago. Sometime in...
A week ago? That's earlier than I thought. I saw him just a few days ago at a restaurant. That definitely would have been after you found... He seemed completely normal to me. Chatting with Vodyanitsa, trying to avoid Valeri.
So he was definitely alive on that day. Huh. Well,
Here's a thought. The reason we even suspected a dead person could be among us was because of the problem with the theater's ley lines. But Mitya's death happened inside the Armory Palace. The ley lines affecting the theater...
You're right. I guess he doesn't fit the profile of the person we were
I think the chances of it...
Unless what?
Unless he really did come back from the...
You're right.
Huh, what's this? A private meet and greet? Where do I line up?
That's not what's going on here.
Well, I was just making the rounds. Thought I'd try to lighten the mood a bit. Vodyanitsa's handing out food if you're hungry.
What is going on with this?
I almost hope it is. Her Majesty the Tsaritsa left to vanquish that beast.
Do you think people...
Death itself is cold.
Well, I hope thinking back on it. Once we get out of here, how are we going to explain what happened?
Are you okay?
Look who's Mr. Nice Guy.
Yeah, without Tonya, who...
I told you already.
Bunch of... little girl?
Oh, no need to thank me.
I've been so kind to everyone, especially when she was little. All right. Are you taking it?
Yeah.
I see.
We should probably just... However...
Shouldn't we...
No need.
What a long day. This whole situation turned out to be... But Valeri's right.
He's awake. He's awake! Get over here, you big lug, and take a look.
If you must call me something, call me Mr.
Are you all right? He just seemed to come out of no... Curses! The black mist is catching up to us. We need to keep going. Mr. Door, I don't believe I've ever seen you around here before. Why is that?
There's no need to try to get to know me. I'm just Mr. Door. I have to find the door that belongs to me.
Oh, well, anyway, we're lucky to have you here. Thanks for saving us earlier.
No need to thank me. This is where my duty lies.
Who goes?
Mr. Door!
Looking for trouble?
Get rid of them!
I can just push these ones up.
Just you wait.
So we're doing this the hard way.
This?
Fighting frogs!
Remarkable work, Mr. Door. If I had your muscles, I'd do the same. Are none of these doors the one you're looking for?
No.
Come no closer. By my command. Impossible.
I'm so exhausted. And the black mist is still rising. Oh. Wait, look! There's more monsters down there. Are they coming from within the black mist? No, no! They're gaining on us! Quick, keep going, or they'll be at our heels any second! Mr. Door, what are you doing? We need to get out of here. They're coming!
Found it. This is my door.
What? You mean you're going to stay here?
I am a door. This is where my duty lies.
No! You saved us.
You must keep going. A door can only keep things out for so long.
But... Oh, you're right. Let's go. We can't let Mr. Door's sacrifice be in... The black mist isn't moving anymore. Looks like both the monsters and... Surely I wasn't so scared out of my mind that I hallucinated a door as a human... Oh, okay, good. Getting sleepy? Well, looks like we're safe for now. Go...
What time is it? Is it more? I guess everyone's still asleep? These past 2 days have been exhausting. Valeri's keeping watch, though, so he's probably the only one awake.
Valeri?
Wake up! Everyone needs to wake up!
Just like the last 2 nights. I've been a real thorn in your side, haven't I, Mr. Valeri? But for me...
How's Tonya?
I just checked on her.
That means...
If Valeri was awake and...
This is so frustrating. Why has not...
Actually, one thing has changed.
Can a death at night? No similar cases have ever been confirmed. But Mr. Schramm was all... After the deceased Schramm left, it's a reasonable conclusion. The number of people who die each night is equivalent to the number of dead among us. That's your theory, right?
Exactly. We identified Mr. Schramm, and the night after he left, the death toll dropped from... By that logic, there must be one more dead person left among us.
Another one? But there was only one person unaccounted for on the ticket.
Having an extra person was definitely a cause for alarm.
One more dead person among us. If Mitya's theory is right, then what Odette told me, it's just, at the time, we had no reason... If only we'd taken it more seriously.
I'm sorry. This is my fault. I had information that could have been...
I'm partly to blame as well. I was too quick to dismiss Odette's concern.
What is this about? What have you two been...
Sounds like there's some big news you've been keeping from the rest of us. Wow, that's...
Odette and I talked about it yesterday, but we've...
Yeah, I don't blame you. If I'd been there... Let me just try and verify this. I just scoured my memories trying to think back to the afternoon Miss Odette mentioned. But I honestly have no recollection of dying.
Having seen Mr. Mitya a few days ago myself...
Well, if it isn't Mitya, then who?
If you don't mind me asking, Traveler, I believe you mentioned that you know Tonya's brother. Had you ever met her before all this?
No, never.
Now, just 1 minute. I know where this is going. You can't just randomly point a finger. You're in the hot seat, and all of a sudden you want to divert our suspicion?
Trying to pick a fight, Mr. Chuganov? Whenever you open your mouth...
You little...
Did Mitya ask about Tonya because I suppose I only identified her by age?
I'm just saying, you're going around casting suspicion on people for no reason. How could Tonya be... I can vouch for her if nothing else. I've seen her before.
Oh, really?
Since being here.
If Chuganov can vouch for her, then it can't be Tonya either. Miss Odette, could you go over that afternoon with me one more time? When you found me dead?
No problem.
No matter how hard I try, I just can't remember anything about... Miss Vojanitsa, during our last meal together, I told you how some of the researchers were suffering from temporary memory loss. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah. You said it was hindering the progress of your experiment.
Right. And even though I don't remember dying that day, I'm pretty sure I experienced something like amnesia. Some of my memories from that afternoon are missing.
Are you suggesting you're missing the memory of...
Of course. How am I only just realizing this? Humans aren't necessarily aware of their own death.
You mean being silently assassinated, or dying in your sleep?
The researcher's amnesia. Suddenly it all makes... I must thank you, Odette. I think your perspective just helped me reach a breakthrough on a series of issues that have been troubling me. All right. It's decided then. I'll be the one to leave today.
Oh, leave? Hey, wait a minute. Aren't you rushing in?
Come on, kid. Aren't you gonna fight for your life? This seems...
I have other reasons beyond what's been discussed. In fact, I remember during Miss Odette's performance, while I was sitting in the audience stalls, a brilliant new idea for my research popped into my mind. But then, my train of thought suddenly cut off. I can't remember it now at all, and I didn't take any notes. I guess that must be another instance of temporary amnesia.
No. Hold on. I see where you're going with this. There's a glaringly obvious flaw in that idea, no? How can one person die so many...
I believe Miss Odette's account. During the period where my memory is blank, I must have been either dead or in a... All it would take is for the same thing...
But...
There's no evidence to suggest that anyone other than me is a candidate. Please relax, everyone. I don't think things are as bad as they may seem. If I really am the deceased, then to leave the theater will be a relief for me. If, on the other hand, I'm still alive right now, well, apparently you've all witnessed my resurrection recently anyway.
Mitya's right. This is the only thing we can try right now. I think he's deliberately downplaying the gravity of the situation, though.
What is a scientist if not someone who gambles on experiment after experiment in an attempt to obtain the truth with this snowstorm? But if I do get resurrected, you can be sure that I'll come back with the truth of all...
Poor Mr. Me.
Maybe it's a good thing that...
I hate goodbyes.
Maybe it's the realist. Come to think of it, you could take it a step. If I make it out of...
Without... I feel like a...
Are you okay?
If something's bugging you...
I have a travel companion.
You're worried about her.
To be honest... But with Paimon by my side, over time, she loves eating. Over the last few days that we've been apart, but by the time I snap out, I'm trying to overcome this.
I don't know if this will make you... I could be surrounded, but later on I started to think... maybe accepting all we can do is cherish... So, once we get out...
Thank you. That's
But, Voryanitsa, if you hate goodbyes too...
That's just the choice. Like I said before, our songs have echoed through this theater, but... does this... So I made the choice to...
Could you teach me how to... I've never heard that one before.
Color me impressed, Tonya. Most people can only tell. I've actually never performed. It means something like, may those we have lost watch over us, and follow this song.
No wonder I could hear.
It's getting late, Tonya.
Okay.
Of course.
Once I get out of here, I definitely don't plan on ever coming back. But I guess that means I'll never get to... Before I fall asleep, I should share... It's so dark in here, and I feel kind of dizzy. Am I alone? What was that noise?
Return, O spirits. Fulfill your oath of protection.
I'm alive.
No time for questions. Quick, over here. Turn on the switch. We need to bring back the light. All right, we're safe. The spirit just now is, sort of. Yep. Look.
A bit more than a...
Sure I do. I specialize in soul...
Thanks.
All right, there's no time to wait. We need to reach the next switch before the place gets too dark. If we bring the light back, Nightmare won't be able to get to us. Sweet light! It's back! Shh! It's Night Prayer. We need to move quick, but don't let her notice you. Look out! The next switch is over there. This can't be the only path. Let's head up there and take a look. It's too dark. We're let you die like this. Not on my
Even though it's not permanent, dying is definite.
Great.
Yeah.
Time for you to get out of.
What about you?
I can't. I've the guardians. I might not look any. I can go no further.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because you.
But.
Go. What do you need, sir?
Well, I guess...
This wasn't supposed to happen. You lied to us, didn't you?
Take a long, hard look at yourself. I suspected you on day one, Lelik, and now look where we are. And you, little hunter.
Now you're just lashing out indiscriminately. Where was all this passion?
Is that a threat?
After all the trauma, Valeria and Mitya aren't. But first. He's arguably the first friend. Of those who remain, the people are easily missed, but Mr. Chuganov. Tonya, how's... Your brother Ajax must have mentioned me in his letters home, right? Did he say anything about a blonde traveler?
No. And my brother's name...
Chuganov. Looks like it's your turn to do some explain.
I knew you were behind this, Chuganov. Everything about you is fake. That night, when but thinking back on...
Even that was a lie? But why would he lie about...
Curses! Oh, why is there no...
I think I remember the reason I'm always coughing. It's not a very calm... After a while, so one day, he agreed. We got to the theater.
Oh.
When I woke up, but there's no way he'd... Tonya. Yeah, I know. After all of that, I'm sorry, everyone.
Your name probably isn't...
Well, when I was little, when we escaped from... So when you first... I thought he must have chosen...
At least your memory. Now it's your turn.
And the truth of the matter is, my daughter's name was... After Iskra passed, one day when I came home from... I soon discovered that this was...
Nothing more than a pathetic so explain your...
The night before last, combined with her... The snow cough used, but the year... That was the fight. So, poor Miss Tonya, therefore, had to have been...
So, you projected your daughter?
That doesn't make any sense.
How can you just declare Mitya's gone? Like the others, I just want her to live. I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you cast her. Not again! Not...
Mr. Chuganov, by the sounds of it, you've known I was dead since the night before. I'm not happy about...
No! Listen to...
Well, at this point, I'm quite sure that despite all the... Since the day I escaped that hospital, I'm very fond of you. And that's why I'm not fond of you at all, Mr. Chuganov. It's them that you owe an apology. Well then, I suppose this is it.
You're leaving already? It's still early. Don't you want to stay?
No. My name is Patashka. It was night.
Feels strange that we're only being properly...
Tashka?
What are you doing, Chuganov? Are you crazy?
Let me leave.
In your dreams. The Fatui have honed... I think we should leave. I doubt this snowstorm is ever going to stop. For all we know, this storm might have destroyed all...
Wait. We finally solved the mystery of the haunted theater today.
Fair enough.
And yet you won't let me die for...
Hey, Chuganov, honest...
Is this really the time to be... All right, fine.
Am I hearing things? There it is again.
Should we open the door?
Is this it? If the last few days are anything, whatever lies beyond.
Hey everyone, I'm back.
How are you doing?
Much better, thanks. Whew, it is so good to have you guys here. I was a little worried that the theater... Let me see. Tonya and Vodyanitsa are missing. Vodyanitsa died last night. And then you discovered that
Not Tonya. Pitashka.
First, tell us how you made it back here. Given the conditions outside, no one should be able to return alive.
You're right. The thing that got me back safely was... a song. I heard someone singing. After walking into the snowstorm, my mind grew hazy. I don't know how long I walked through the storm before my mind completely slipped away. Then, suddenly, I heard the sound of singing. The voice instantly brought me back to my senses, and I regained consciousness. So I followed the voice, searching for the source of the singing. I searched and searched, until finally, just a few moments ago, there was the entrance to the theater, right in...
I've actually never performed this song in the theater before. Because it has more of a... It means something like...
That must have been Vodyanitsa's Requiem.
That song is meant to guide the souls of the dead. Mitya, that must mean that...
Huh. No kidding. Seemed like I guessed right. When I first stepped out of the theater, I was still quite lucid. My memory of it is... I remember the outside world being completely different than what I'd expected. It was like... this was a world where only the snowstorm... I don't know how else to describe it, except to say that... And as for the Requiem... But I didn't experience a clear moment...
You don't seem any different to me, either. In fact, both Shram and Pitashka...
This raises a truly terrible thought. Dreams can't explain everything. Mitya said the out... Mitya's soul was summoned, of course. Then maybe we've all...
Yes.
What did you say?
You heard me. We died in the theater. All of us did. But due to an It's ironic, really. Do you remember that note? Death was nearer than...
So all our attempts to...
Hard to say. The presence of those two is probably...
If what you're saying... no wonder.
That's further proof that the...
Am I? No, that's impossible.
I still find it hard to believe that...
Not even knowing how we died is
Exactly. It's hard to... I racked my brain... Wait. Hold on. Right before I lost consciousness, I think I saw... I can't remember.
Mitya, your hand. Is that blood on your fingers?
Huh? You're right. There's blood on the fingertips of my right hand. Looks like it's already dried. When did that happen? What the... I guess... this was what I saw. What's wrong? Do you
It's... Reno... Alosha, do you still remember that Snezhnaya It was about the Grim Reaper, and as soon as you
I heard a similar tale when I was...
That's right. In which case...
Death, the deceit... When I first saw this note, I thought it
So the Grim Reaper deliberately misled us.
By that logic, the one person most likely to be... doubt about it. Looking back at how everyone has acted over the past few days, Alosha is Is it you, Alosha? You were the first to discover the investigation report, and you had plenty of time to slip the note inside to mislead us.
So? Surely you can't suspect me based on that alone. What if someone else found the investigation report first, slipped the note inside, and then put it back without telling anyone?
There's no denying it. The note could easily have been slipped in much earlier than it was.
That's not all. I've also noticed that although on the surface, Valeri, Mitya, and sometimes I were the ones taking charge of the situation. Looking back now, even though you didn't say much, you were always subtly guiding everyone from the sidelines.
What do you mean?
You were the one who emphasized how dangerous it was outside and insisted we all stay here. It was also you who suggested that we all sleep in the same place. And earlier today, you tried to convince Patashka to stay. I don't understand why, but it was out of character.
So, you didn't understand my intentions, and now you're assuming the worst. Seems pretty unreasonable if you ask me.
He still won't admit it. Fine. Let's see how he responds to the most damning evidence of all.
The biggest question I have right now is, if the Grim Reaper is impersonating Alosha, then where's the real Alosha? When did they switch?
That's right. This was the moment. Right at the start. When all this began, right after the performance ended and the snowstorm began to pick up, no one suspected anything unusual. We just assumed we were snowed in. It wasn't until we discovered the bodies the morning after that we realized something out of the ordinary was going on. But it's clear now that the oddities actually started earlier than that, when Dimov walked into the snowstorm and never came back.
Right. So Mr. Dimov was the first victim, not Sobolova and Torgov.
And if we pinpoint that moment as the beginning of this incident, then one thing becomes clear. Alosha, you are the only person who walked into the snowstorm and came back without the help of Vodyanitsa's Requiem.
More precisely, Alosha never came back at all. The one who came back was the Grim Reaper.
Not bad. Well, since you've backed me into a corner, I suppose there's no point in keeping up the act anymore.
Alosha?
You're the Grim Reaper?
I am no such tired cliché. Mortals should address me as the ruler of death. Before being wiped out for good, you identified the two deceased, and even sensed my presence. A commendable achievement. Far beyond what I expected.
I heard you can ferry souls. Those deaths each night. Were they your doing?
Your initial conclusion was correct. Due to the existence of the two deceased, the ley lines yearns to reclaim those long-lost souls. Every night they devoured an equal number of souls to fill the void. This required no intervention from me. Though, of course, ferrying souls is indeed my authority. Here, take a look.
What are you doing?
That takes care of today's too. Don't get so worked up. You are already dead, and your souls must return to the ley lines.
I know we're already dead. You murdered us, didn't you?
Murdered? No. Murder is when mortals usurp my authority. Death is my jurisdiction. If I require someone to die, I need not resort to such laborious methods as murder. You simply met the criteria to trigger my curse of death.
I know about the curse of immortality. So there's another death-related curse too?
You cursed us? When? And why would you do such a thing?
So often, humans pray to me, begging to know when their death will come and what form it will take. But few people ask why. If you must have an answer, know that death comes simply because one's time has come.
So you're not gonna tell us the truth?
Hold your tongue. By all rights, you shouldn't even be allowed to speak with me. Those angels from the past are to blame for the reckless renovation of the ley lines here. It's made my work on this occasion infuriatingly complicated.
Work? So trapping us here, making us watch our friends die, that's just another day of work for you?
You clearly have a lot of questions. Fine. As a reward for your remarkable accomplishments over the past few days, I shall answer a few of your inquiries, provided they aren't too unreasonable. After the physical body dies, the soul must return to the ley lines for that person's death to be considered complete. My work encompasses the entire process of death, including, naturally, the guiding of souls into the ley lines, with which you are now so familiar. You must also be rather familiar with Natlan's Night Kingdom, I presume? It was I who supported the creation of the Night Kingdom. It provided a convenient means of guiding the souls of Natlan. Here, too, the ley lines connected to the theater underwent some modifications. The angels hoped to make them capable of accommodating the souls of some special creations. But this actually hindered their ability to accept ordinary souls to some degree. This effect manifested itself after you died from the curse in the theater, leaving you stranded in the afterlife, unable to achieve a complete death. But if souls who die from the curse of death fail to return to the ley lines within a short window of time, they will miss their chance for good. Then, they will remain forever suspended between life and death, no longer subject to the authorities of either.
So if you don't resolve this matter soon, and see all our souls return to the ley lines before long, we'll escape your control.
Mitya's sharp. This must be what Renova was worried might happen, and the reason she got involved to begin with.
But if you have the authority to guide souls, why didn't you just show yourself and get it over with? Why hide among us in the form of a Losha?
You seek to understand the mind of a god. Very well. I'll tell you. This is a theater, and I decided I wanted to watch a show about death. That's why I encouraged you to take the events to the stage. I found myself getting quite immersed. I suppose the entertainment you provided makes up for all the trouble you've caused me by being so defiant in the face of death. There. Are you happy with my answer?
Can't say I am.
Really? But it fits the stereotypes you humans have about gods.
Just moments ago, you were complaining about how infuriatingly complicated your work here has been. Work is work, I get it. There are times when it's a huge pain, but you just have to get it done, right?
That's a rather unique perspective for a human. You are in fact correct. There is a pain point in this case. Due to the obstruction in the theater's ley lines, there is a hard limit on the number of souls they can receive each day, making it impossible for me to ferry all your souls at once. Revealing my identity too soon would inevitably have led to futile resistance, and there was a risk that any souls who chose to run would disappear. Then there was the issue of the 2 lost souls you called the deceased. The way you resolved that quandary was all part of my design.
That's what I don't understand. If all of us were souls of the dead, what made their presence among us special?
For centuries, they have refused to return to the ley lines, exploiting the issues created by the angel civilization to resist being drawn in. Centuries of obsession accumulated during this process. You may think of this obsession as the resentment of the dead, and in this quantity, it was a bomb that could have detonated at any moment. It reached the point where I could not afford to leave it unchecked. But the only way to fix it was to help them acknowledge their own deaths, make peace with their regrets, and willingly walk into the snowstorm. Only then, with my guidance, could they finally return to the ley lines. Otherwise, you would not like to know what the consequences would have been.
I vaguely remember seeing Batashka, but in the most terrifying form. Was that in a dream? Is that what would have become of her if she hadn't returned to the ley lines?
I see your dreams brought you many revelations. So you see, death in fact grants wisdom to mortals. Souls connect to all things in the world, and see the chain of cause. Anyway, giving psychological counseling to lost souls is not my strong suit. That is more of an angel's role. It was something I could not resolve directly using my authority, so I decided it was easier to leave the bomb defusal to... Meanwhile, of course, their presence caused the souls of other members of your party to return to the ley lines each night. As both issues slowly resolved one another without me having to lift a finger, all I had to do was stay close by and keep the situation under control. And of course, while I was at it, I thoroughly enjoyed watching this drama, dealing with death from a more...
Sounds like you had it all figured out, Grim Reaper. I just did the math. You said there's a hard limit to the number of souls the ley lines here can receive each day. It's 2, isn't it?
That much is obvious, even to a fool.
It's time to review this whole affair. If the ley lines can only take in 2 people per day, I need to go over the deaths from these past... Looking back now, none of us had the faintest idea at the time. From the moment that staff member named Demoff walked into the snowstorm, the incident had already begun. No. Let me... Let me go over this again. No. Let me go over... No. Let... Alosha was the second to walk into the snowstorm after Demon during this process. During our first night in the theater, everyone was caught up in the novelty of it all. No one could have expected there would be victims the very next morning. Despite all the confusion, and with the help of hindsight, we finally began to realize that something was amiss with the snowstorm. No, let me... Let me go. must devour. Odette and I spoke a lot that night. 3 people were on watch, but in the morning, we discovered that someone had fallen victim all the same. The deaths of cool, unexplainable phenomena. Later, we discovered that there seemed to be an extra person among us, and subsequently discovered the existence of the deceased. Mr. Schramm. A lot happened today. The fact that there was more than one deceased seemed to bring us back to square one. Odette revealed some information she had been keeping to herself. Although Mitya, the void in the ley line, as it happened, but the girl I thought... Vodyanitsa was... Come to think of it, and Renova, looking back, No one could have expected anyone who walked into the snowstorm to return. But just after nightfall, Mitya returned, bringing crucial information with him. Various truths began to surface, including that all of us were already dead, and that the ruler of death was here among us. Then, after revealing her true form, Renova callously claimed 2 souls. In fact, to everyone now, that covers everything.
Your work isn't finished here yet, is it? The Traveler and I are still...
The Water Imp's song threw things off a little. But it is the ley lines have already anchored your soul. And the first ray of light tomorrow morning will take you back.
So the reunion in the night that Vodyanitsa mentioned. I suppose that...
That just leaves you, Traveler. My power only allows me to temporarily separate your soul from your body. The ley lines of Tevat would not accept you, and your soul is firmly anchored to your body by your will, for a descender like you, who is not bound by Tevat's rules. Your death can only be brought through the most violent of means, such as directly destroying either your body or soul. I have no interest in involving myself with descenders, for now. Although, this may change if Asmodee remains missing, or you insist on interfering with our affairs.
One last question then. All our struggles and sacrifices here, they were meaningless from the very beginning, weren't they?
Death abides no reason. Besides, what you call sacrifice is merely a concept created. To me, it is nothing more than a self-indulgent charade in the face of death. Mere mortals fantasize...
Grim Reaper, you really know how to get on my nerves.
I'm not here to ingratiate myself with you. I kill merely because your deaths are necessary.
Oh, you've made that quite clear. But humans don't take well to being scorned. Not even by the gods.
This is futile. You must know that you are powerless against me in my own domain. I suggest that you save your strength.
For what? Maybe we can't change anything. But if nothing else, we can at least teach you to have some respect for the dead.
Audacious.
How are you holding up, Odette?
What?
How much do
What do you mean? Is the performance over?
Has Odette already forgotten? Mitya?
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I spaced out there for a second. Remind me who you are?
Don't you remember anything?
Yeah, I remember now, comrade. Looks like we guessed right. Just like me when Odette found me at the Armory Palace, for some reason, everyone killed by the Ruler of Death eventually came back to life. Just with one catch. They forgot what happened while they were dead.
Odette and the others have already forgotten everything. Why were you able to remember this time?
Could this be the reason? You said this is the Ruler of Death's symbol, right?
I don't see anything there.
You don't? Huh. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I carved this into my hand in the afterlife, so it's not visible in the physical world. Does that mean I carved this symbol into my soul? What an unsettling thought. Still, at least I get to remember what happened. I suppose it's a blessing in disguise. What about you, though? The Ruler of Death mentioned that you're a descender? Is that why you can remember?
A full explanation would get complicated very quickly. But that's essentially it.
Well then, now that it's all over, let's figure out what we've learned. The first thing I notice is that everything here is precisely as we left it, right before our deaths. This confirms that time passes differently in the afterlife than in the real world.
They say that right before death, time slows down, and your whole life flashes before your eyes.
That must be how you know you have one foot in the afterlife by that point. Anyway, clearly the few days we spend in the afterlife probably only amounted to a few short minutes in the real world. This also aligns with previous reports of widespread temporary memory loss among the Armory Palace personnel. Now it seems likely that those were all brief deaths caused by the Grim Reaper's so-called curse of death. To those unaware of the truth, dying and coming back to life must feel similar to a short bout of catatonia. This leaves me with a couple big questions. What are the conditions that trigger this so-called curse of death? And why are we resurrected after we die?
If nothing else, I think it shows that killing us wasn't her ultimate goal. We still don't know her true reasons for subjecting us to death.
Right. This time only got complicated because of the situation with the theater's ley lines. That's why she had to approach it differently. If the previous incidents of amnesia among the researchers are anything to go by, killing us is usually a pretty routine matter. Come to think of it, wasn't I about to note something down before I died? I can't remember what it was, but I think it was something sorry, Traveler. I'll catch up with you again later. Right now, I have to make a trip back to the Armory Palace.
Sir, if I may, no one of your description has ever shown up in my investigations into Mr. Mitia's friends. Yet, you two seem very familiar with each other. Could you perhaps tell me where he was in such a rush to get to? And, by the way, have we ever crossed paths? Forgive the presumptuousness, but I feel a vague and indescribable sense of familiarity about you.
I can explain everything. Could you help me gather everyone in the theater in one place?
So, Chuganov really is going to shut down the factory. I guess this theater incident actually did us some good after all. So, you said I promised to take you to the Armory Palace while we were in the afterlife, yes? I believe you. I think I even have a vague memory of it. Agreed.
I'm finally back. I should keep my emotion.
Wait. The atmosphere. Shh.
Have we still not been able to notify Child yet? I'm so sorry.
Tell me, what happened?
It was the Jester. He came. He's the director of the Fatui.
How long ago did he leave?
It was about an hour ago. Miss Paimon was fast asleep at the time.
Do you know where they went?
The Armory Pal. I'm surprised he came.
Then lead the way,
Okay, let's go. It's just up ahead. Quick, let's get inside.
No, I'll go alone. You know I'm planning to force my way in. You're with the Fatui, so you should stay outside.
I was hardly planning on taking you through the... I may be a Fatus. Paimon's safety is...
If you say...
Let's go.
Hey, who are you? This part of the Armory Palace is under restricted access. What do you think you're doing?
No questions, please. We're short on time. I spell your doom. Transgressions!
Prepare yourself. Now let's go! You have a pass. Where are you coming from? So, you're intruders, huh? Don't blame me for what happens next!
The Armory Palace is hidden this deep in? This place is much bigger than I imagined.
They're conducting top-secret research, after all. The deeper it's hidden, the better, is standard Fatui logic.
The style doesn't really look like the Fatui's handiwork, though.
They must have requisitioned some structures from a past civilization.
Intruders! Stay alert!
Crystalline Adagio.
Intruders? Don't come any closer!
Just what are you guys trying to do here?
I'm short warrior your skull!
That's supposed to hurt.
Get crushed!
Light it up!
Mission!
Let the magic fade spoil!
No one interferes with the Jester's work!
Lost at the snowflakes.
Looks like no one's guarding this place.
There's something off about that decoration over there.
Look out!
Let's deal with these before we move on.
The researchers here probably don't know that we're uninvited guests. Let's try not to hurt them.
What's the big star from the theater doing here?
That's Miss Odette. She's a member of the
Was the whole reason for Project Stuja to support the research here at the Armory Palace? Just what are the Fatui and the Tsaritsa planning?
Whoa! Who are you? Never seen you around here before.
Looks like there's no way through here.
Maybe using the power of this prism could help?
I think I see some images.
It's the prism's power at play, causing images of the past to reappear, albeit only as illusions.
Paimon. And the Jester. Is this another scene from the past?
Yes. It looks quite old, though. I don't think it happened in the recent past.
What's going on here? What happened?
The source seems to be the Armory Palace. They must have started some large-scale experiment.
Wait, what if this has something to do with Paimon? We need to hurry!
We're almost there. The Armory Palace is just up ahead.
Paimon, please be okay.
Mission!
Rise with the sun!
Letting brave names echo!
Suffer the wrath of Eastling!
remember this feeling. It's the curse of death. No, not now. Why is the curse of death striking again already? Odette. Is this the afterlife again? I need to find a way back to reality. Odette? Odette! No signs of life. But did Odette intention? Thank you, Odette. But I'm sorry. Sure enough, everyone here has been affected by the Paimon! Paimon! No, wait. Paimon probably didn't escape Renova's curse either. She won't be able to respond to me right now. I'll have to find her myself. Mitya! Is this the laboratory he works in? What happened here to trigger the curse of death again so soon? I'll have to ask him when he wakes up. Finding Paimon has to take priority now. Found her! Paimon really is here!
You don't learn, do you? You've already been involved in one mass death, and now you show up at the scene of another. This might have passed for a coincidence the first time, but a second time? Am I to assume you are intentionally interfering in Snezhnaya's affairs? Judging by your expression, it seems that you understand little of what is going on here. In that case, a word to the wise. Do not interfere in Snezhnaya's affairs. A civilization that fails to learn its lesson constantly depletes its own worth. It will one day lose any reason for its existence, and as a descender, you are perfectly suited to be the lifeline to which a dying civilization might desperately cling. Consider your position carefully.
No advice needed. I'll make my own judgments.
Suit yourself. When the day of reckoning arrives, not even a descender can hope to escape unscathed. The time for resurrection fast approaches. That thing is coming with me. You awoke sooner than I thought. The curse of immortality is stubborn, unable to enter the ley lines, yet not content to remain a spirit.
Ruler of death, what do you want?
You perplex me. Both you and you. That thing may be a creation of Celestia, but it possesses none of Celestia's power, let alone authority. Your obsession with it baffles me. No matter, the resurrection will soon begin. It's worthless anyway. I'll reclaim it next time.
Hey, who says there'll be a next time?
I missed you, Paimon.
What are you talking about?
It was... You seem to be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, Paimon's back in. The jester and that guy.
So, Mitya helped...
Apologies for leaving in such a hurry. Rest assured that you're...
I suppose this is our first official meeting. As I said...
Oh, yeah!
I'm afraid the reminiscing...
The good news is, my hypothesis... As for the bad...
I will trust your judgment.
Wait, what do you...
By whatever means necessary. After what just happened...
Okay.
What she's doing is So, any ideas? Just now, for instance. As expected, though, the moment the experiment began, all that effort, not to mention...
Does that mean something similar happened when...
That's right. During the performance... So the nature of the... Of course, that meant that until Odette came along. I believe she was the first witness. The curse of death was triggered just before she
But you mentioned something.
That's right. But, as I'm sure Renova anticipated, even incremental progress has its limit.
You mean the experiment you were just...
Yes, we were at a but now, after as long as Renova's curse of...
And with Project Stu, only by eliminating Renova...
She's the ruler of death! She can just kill whoever she wants!
We'll see. But one thing's for sure. She definitely can't just do whatever she wants. The best proof of that is me, standing here.
You're sick.
Wouldn't it be easier to just...
So, you're...
Exactly. And I think that's where the...
Regardless, our goal is the...
The Fatui want to challenge the heavenly...
For a long time, but hearing the Jester, what kind of road will that...
In that case...
Granted. Get... While there is yet...
Thank you for telling...
Given the circumstances...
Ally?
To advance Project Mistleton, we must first resolve...
That's right.
Against an opponent of this caliber.
You're going to challenge the ruler? Thank you.
The Tsaritsa will return in triumph.
Got it.
There is, of course, Paimon.
Certainly you may.
Oh, for real?
While the technology is not yet...
Oh.
Paimon? You're okay?
Long story short, yep.
That's right. So, I returned the way
It was thanks to you that my soul found its way back to my body.
Huh. Really, you should be anyway. And now...
Ah, Director this is the preliminary plan. Our calculations in...
That won't be necessary. Leave the energy for those who need it. Start preparing to halt production and...
Am I hearing you right? Why?
I just... Iskra.
Dear esteemed members of the Rokot, given the effects of Lelik's radical actions upon our organization, considering that Lelik did what they... Lelik will be suspended. The purpose of this notice, even with Project Stooge, we act only for the great...
We act only...
You mean for...
Just thinking out loud. I've never seen the Snezhnegrad...
I never once thought I'd come here. But I understand everything now, Rosaline.
I've seen Spirit Seeker performed many times, including by your mother.
Why do you bring that up all of a sudden?
Even though the choreography is always identical, every dancer finds a way to make it her own.
So you actually want to talk to me about ballet?
I just think it would be a pity if the dance was lost to history. She didn't teach it to you, did she?
That was an unusually subtle taunt for you.
We embraced one another on the snow-swept plains, melting the ruthlessness of time. But when our bodies, in pieces, are cast to the winds, what of our love will remain behind?
Don't tell me you can't sing.
Shush. I understand her hatred. The Fatui robbed her of the life she should have had. I never opposed her dancing. Yet still I became an enemy of her ballet. I'll just keep my distance. Many despise me. I'm used to it.
You're certainly not one to shy away from confrontation. But children, they need a different approach.
I'm hardly the most maternal figure.
Yet, she is a child. In my experience, while a father commands authority, he must still yield to love. You should tell her what you think about her dancing. Odette will soon take the stage at the Koralyevsky Theater. This could be your chance.
Geonosis secured. It went smoothly. I'll be there. Have them send me an invitation.
Sadly, things didn't work out. Her final words are inside that block of ice.
This? Aren't these for monitoring her subordinates?
Not yours. This one isn't her witch's flame, but my two worlds' flames. The two worlds' flames can burn away memories. It was my parting gift to Rosaline.
If all goes to plan, she and I will both live to see the Tsaritsa succeed. I believe she'll find peace. But if anything happens to me, she needn't follow in my footsteps. The cryo-energy will fade away in time. Then the two worlds' flames will burn away all memories of the Fatui. She'll be free to dance. She deserves this.
I will handle the aftermath. The choice is yours, child.
Spent the last few—
Says who? Paimon originally— Wait, the local Snish Knight?
I thought you were in the mood—
Paimon can read while she flies. Hey, look at these two dogs!
Oh, I thought we were— There you are.
Paimon will grab this. Huh? Huh? How many layers does this thing have? A whole bunch of—
I know that voice.
Yeah! The Jester knew what was wrong and fixed Paimon right up!
Oh, yeah. Oh, right.
Hello, Toad.
Hello.
Hey, so she's the She said you two didn't manage to meet up at—
I know, right?
I've been rushed off my—
Well, this—
I'm sorry, Tonya.
Although the mix-up Besides, it's obvious that—
No, it's—
the—
Huh? What kind of pain? What?
Try and stop me!
Nice and cool. Matland doesn't have places like this.
Traveler? Shh, don't look so surprised. There are all kinds of well, they aren't legitimate organizations like the here in Snezhnaya. Rumor has it that some of the all for smuggling, of course. Don't worry. Once the crystal is... And as for me, just doing what needs to be done. Besides, it's always good to have extra help. Good boy. And how about Claude? So, the gang's... Looks like I'll have to... Traveler, stay... Hide over there and wait for my signal. Excuse me.
Where'd you come from, kid?
I'm just a hunter.
Save it, kid.
All right.
The heck do you mean by...
Like I said.
There's the gunshot.
It's go time.
Show me what you taste my fists.
Let's search the place and see where they hid the crystal.
Something to add to my collection.
Not a single piece in a key and a... Hold on to the card for now. Makes sense if you think about it. Sure. There's nothing here. This ice. No. This 2 safeguards in a row. Must be quite the hoard. No problem. Sure enough, there's a path. Traveler, let's go. On reflection, that was a risky move I made back there. Diving headfirst into a suspicious cave isn't how an experienced hunter should operate. But it had to be done. Too many people need this crystal.
Stay back!
Wait, what? How are their gang members? Not just yet.
I said stay back! All of you! I've got the detonator in my hand!
Hey, cool it. I told you.
Not a chance! And these Myla family will get... You think you could just show up?
They're arguing over how...
Oh, you think you've hit the jackpot, huh? All you've managed to do is block the way. Bet you tried to get in, but failed, didn't you?
So what?
Old Sire is dead.
What about Lady Voronina?
Oh, you...
Look, the only reason times have been tough for...
All right, so...
Don't you dare try anything.
Stop. You really want to die here?
We're all playing the same game, so don't take me for a fool. You never meant to let us get out alive. We weren't the ones who stopped playing, but it looks like they'll sell for a lot more than...
Antiques! Sell them!
Oh, save it! You're gonna make...
Looks like we've run in valuable antiques. We can't just hand antiques out to the... Leave this to me. Go, Tagarin.
Show me what you got. What? We got company?
Second thoughts? Burn it down!
Just
Hear the echoes of the battle!
Just you. Wait. Cover me!
Drat! Leave him be. Let's go take a look inside. Antiques was run. If you're curious, this thing clear. But with this barrier...
Shadow Realm barrier device detect.
An access card. Everything else aside, still. Clearly this card is very I just wonder why they'd exercise this much caution over. Guess we'll just have to head inside and take a look. We can study this card and that pedestal later when we have the time. What is it? It's clearly not from this. Nothing else around here looks that bad. I remember now. Pretty sure the drawing on the blueprint. Not sure. Since the Fey Gang's found. So warm. Tagarin.
Smart choice if you ask me. See what I'm holding? I grabbed that numbskull's detonator during the commotion back there. Met a couple of now. The moment I let this thing go, it's gonna blow!
So you came right back here without calling for backup?
Shut it! My men were wiped out, and I love the boss will have my head. I'm not leaving without that card! That and this equipment are crucial to the boss, so hand it over! Don't tell me you're after the—
You're overcomplicating.
Don't play games with me! After the old man nowadays, we risk our neck—
Tagarin?
What the—
Down means to prepare to attack. Sit.
Who sent you?
No one. So it's a prototype Kresnik's. Well, it really is unique. This place makes a perfect... Oh, I'm sure that if... But I'm also sure... Question for you. With the sprawling wilderness... So, you're the most famous member of the adventure... Of course. Anyway. Turns out there's another exit. We did good today. Pleasantries aside. This pedestal looks...
Well, for starters, I could definitely... Hey there, I'm
Remember when I said I was... So anyway...
looks to me like some sort of device...
Establishing user permissions.
Looks like we can use this pedestal to look up information on...
Great.
This access card of yours is really quite something, Traveler.
I expect we'll need to unlock the relevant clearance first, though. I bet it involves the symbols on the card in some way. You want me to teach you? I'm afraid my knowledge is rudimentary.
You